Okay, so we're looking at the focus mitts. Now typically I'll keep my hands here and then I'll show whichever pad I want hitting. And over time we build up with different body language scenarios. So I might step forward and show a pad which requires a certain response. I might show the pad, then step forward, which requires a different response, and so on and so on. What I don't tend to do is call the actual punches very much. At the very beginning I do, but then as we progress, I don't call the punches, I'm looking for that reactive quality. The first technique that we'll be working will be the jab. So I'll show the pad this way. So I keep my pads here for the most part when I'm moving around and when she's mirroring me. As I hold the pad up, that gives her a time period in which to react, step in, throw the jab and step back out of my range. So she's stepping from her base into her lead to throw the shot and then back into her base and then picking up with the mirroring movement. That simply is wherever I move, she stays within my kind of mirror, okay? So it's a very, very basic way of moving around. So looking at the jab, so the hands are up, so we're starting out of range, really, really basic. I show the pad, she steps and jabs and back, and then we'll move. She always wants to stay lined off to the side of me. I might move, I show the pad, steps in and back, and moves in and back, and moves in and back, and she has to keep the distance. Good. And time. And that's a very basic level, just using the jab. What I'm then looking for is to just gradually speed things up. And we'll demonstrate that one now. Ready? Now, she's dropping her hand, so that's why I tapped with the other pad. So she needs to be able to throw the punch straight from its resting position. Let's go again. Distance. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So now I'm giving her this count of 1, 2, and she has to be able to hit the pad within that 1, 2 and be back. So for instance, if I've called 1, 2 and she hasn't hit the pad in that time, the pad comes back down and she's missed that rep. Okay, so that's a little bit on just the jab.